Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And we're going to jump right into it, this lesson. Coming out of Las Vegas, where there was another mass shooting at the University of Las Vegas, which when you go into this story, it was a some news reports say it was an ex professor, and some say that he was applying for the job and got turned down. So it's two sides, with this with this witchcraft media. You never know, what's the truth, because they could tell a truth after they lie to you. So here it is. You had a professor. His name is I believe Andrew Polito. Salaki if I got it wrong. A devil. And he came and he killed. He shot 3 people and 2. He actually, deleted. But 1 survived. And like we've been telling you that this is going to continue to happen. These things are going to get more and more frequent. You people think it's you believe that you're in safety. You believe that regardless of what's going on in the world, you can just continue to move how you've been moving. You don't really have to pay attention too much. It's over there. It's not over here. The Lord, Salakia, the Lord is going to bring hell, judgment, destruction, and death throughout the 4 corners of this earth, man. Because of your pride, of your folly, of your love for the world, and not him. Speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because how I always say, these other nations, they have nothing good coming to them, man. This is it for them as far as being over the children of Israel. Because that's who we are. We are the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's who we are. We're not black. We're not Latinos. We're not Jamaicans. We're not, West Indians, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Cubans. We're none of those names. All those names were given to us through our slave masters, man. Through our oppressors. So you got to get out of that, man. You got to get out of the name Jesus Christ, right? That's a slave name as well. That has you in a mindset of, not being a slave. As long as you can, call on that name, you'll be good, which is a damn lie, man. Because whoever you think that when you say that name, whoever you believe that is, when you say that name, they're not coming back to save you, man. You see that dude, Jesus Christ, every day, right? You see him every day. Your Lord and Savior, the Messiah, the one according to the scriptures, his name was not Jesus, man. So when you say Jesus, what pops up in your head is a so-called white man, right? But enough on that. So we're going to get into this. But before, what I like to do, let's get one script, because this whole country is in an uproar. This whole country is losing its grip on order. It's just losing its grip on, comfortability, man. It's time America pays the price, and the Most High already wrote it out, man. He already wrote the checks, and America can't cash it, man. You know, America wrote the checks that they can't cash. You know, and the Most High got it out for them. The Most High is really about to stomp this place out. This is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 1, and we're gonna play it. It says set Salakia, second edges. I'm in Sirach. That's Salakia. I'm a little under the weather. Second edges 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, meaning the signs, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith, because there's so much evil and wickedness going on. People was looking at it like, man, there can't be no good that's going to come. It's all evil from here on out. What do we need to believe in anything for, man? It's just going to be death and destruction at every site, you know? So it says, but iniquity shall be increased above now, which now thou seest. So sin, wickedness, and evil is going to be increased, right? It says, above that which now thou seest, from what you see right now, is going to be higher than this. It's going to be more frequent. It's going to be more brutal, right? It says, all that thou hast heard long ago, all what you heard in the past. Man, I remember back in those times, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, man, it was real bad out here. Well, the time that's coming is going to be way worse than that, all what you see right now, right? It says, and the land. This is talking about America. You can apply it to all four corners of the earth, but mainly America, right? It says, and the land which thou seest now to have root, like, you know, it has a little bit of root left. You can still get locked up for doing certain crimes. You can still go to jail for life. You know, you still got somebody that you can call to come to your aid, right? You still got a little bit of the system intact, even though it's wicked as hell, right? You still got that a little bit, right? It says, and the land that thou seest now to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly, man. That's what you're about to see. This land, America, to be wasted suddenly. You know? So, you know, let's play it, man. And you're going, you know, the proof is in the pudding, man. You think the scriptures is a lie? You think the scriptures ain't real? Hey, I just read it, man. This land is barren of faith. This land has increased in evils and violence, right? And it's about to be wasted suddenly. Let's get into it.
Tonight, we've learned the identity of the third victim in this week's campus shooting at UNLV. The Clark County coroner confirmed 69-year-old associate professor Naoko Takemaro died from multiple gunshot wounds. 64-year-old professor Jerry Chang and 39-year-old assistant professor Patricia Navarro were also killed. We're also hearing for the first time 911 calls from the day of the shooting. This might be disturbing, but we want you to take a listen.
How long ago did you hear the shots?
They're happening right now.
How many shots have you heard?
Like 5. I'm hiding under my desk. I closed my door. It's locked.
Have you heard anything else before or after?
I heard them screaming.
Police say the gunman, 67-year-old Anthony Polito, mailed letters.
So Salaki, his name was Anthony Polito. I said Andrew.
To nearly 24 university personnel across the country before the attack. They also say that he had a list of names of faculty members, both from UNLV and also East Carolina University, who they believe he was targeting. And earlier today, President Biden added a stop to UNLV during his already planned trip to Las Vegas. According to the White House, he met with the school's president and students to express his condolences and later spoke about the epidemic of gun violence in this country.
Folks, we got to get smart. There have been over 600 mass shootings in America this year alone, plus daily acts of gun violence that don't even make the national news. This is not normal, and we can never let it become normal.
But you know what's not normal is you being in rulership, man. See, when the wicked are in rulership, the people are in mourning, man. Tells you that in Proverbs 29:2, right? Ever since this devil been in power, there's been nothing but death, destruction, violence, anger, sorrows, all of that, man. So this man, his time is up, man. He's not fit to rule. He's not fit to rule, man. Right? He's not fit to rule.
NBC News correspondent Dana Griffin joins me now. Dana, you know, we play things like the 911 call. We ask questions about the suspect, their background, their motive, because we're trying to understand how this all happened and what, if anything, can be done to prevent it in the future.
And you know what's crazy? How all of these you had like this one of the chief devils said, right? He said it's been over 600 mass shootings this year. How can't y'all get it right? You're always trying to figure out what can we do to make it better so that way this doesn't happen again. What can we change? What laws can we set in place? There's no laws that you can set in place. The same people that's telling you we need to stop gun violence is the same people that's putting the guns throughout the country, man. Right? Because this man is nothing but a hypocrite, a a a a, a, a red horse that was put down here to take peace from the earth, right? That in his rulership there will be nothing good to come out of it, man. Right? This is why this devil he just has to be out of rulership. You think the most high got everything set in stone, man. From down to the hour, the day, the hour, the minute, the second, man. What did the Most High say? He has bounds. This devil has bounds that he cannot pass. So once he hits that wall, he can't pass that wall, man. That's it. That's when the Most High gonna take his ass out. Let's go.
Yeah. So with that in mind, I want to ask you, what do we know about this suspect's background? How is the investigation into a possible motive going?
Yeah, Ellison, we've learned that Polito has worked as a professor up and down the Southeast. He's even touted his membership in the high society IQ group Mensa. And investigators say he was prone to posting conspiracy theories on his own website. Investigators have not identified a clear motive into the shooting, but we've learned that he has unsuccessfully sought employment at UNLV in 2020, and that he was also facing financial troubles, including an eviction notice that was posted on his front door when they served a search warrant. Ellison?
Dana, we also know the identity now of all three victims. There's another person who was also shot that was hospitalized. What can you tell us about the people who were killed on this campus?
Yeah, Ellison, we just heard moments ago from some of their colleagues during a press conference at UNLV. And I want to read some of the things that we learned about the professors. So 69-year-old associate professor of Japanese studies, Nayoko Takumaru, was a professional concert pianist who brought homemade chocolates during the holidays and was a cat lover supreme. Her colleagues saying that although she was physically frail, she was lion-hearted. 64-year-old business professor Jerry Chang he deeply loved his students and UNLV so much that he decided to donate his body to research at the university. And they say his most profound impact was on junior faculty members that he would guide and support. We've also got 39-year-old assistant accounting professor Patricia Navarro. They say that she had a larger-than-life personality and a genuine kindness that made everyone feel like family. They say her most important work was at home with her husband and 4 children. Now, Ellison, that lone survivor has been identified as a 39-year-old who was visiting. We're told that person is in stable condition.
Dana, I know you have spent a lot of time speaking to students and people in the Las Vegas UNLV community. How are they doing? How are they processing what happened?
I think they are still trying to process it, just like you said. Even President Whitfield said that the emotions there are swinging like a pendulum. He says that they are planning to move.
And you people, you finding it hard to wrap your minds around something like this happening. Yeah, it's different. You ain't used to it, but the things that the Lord is about to bring on this earth, man, this is why the scriptures tell you men's hearts are going to be failing them, man. Because it's going to be so bad out here. You're going to see things that you're going to drop dead right on the spot, man, because your spirit is not going to be in tune with what you actually seeing, man. It's going to get ugly out here, man.
Move forward with winter commencement. However, they have canceled finals for next week. He also praised the two detectives that stopped this shooting from moving forward. They have been identified as Detective Nathan Drum and Officer Damian Garcia. They have both been placed on administrative leave pending an investigation that is very customary. But the president said that these officers are heroes. And he said, quote, they kept the worst from becoming a bloodbath. So they are obviously sending their gratitude to these two officers as this community heals and tries to move forward.
Thanks for watching. Stay on.
So there it is, man. And you got this devil right here. This is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 15. Well, I'm going to do 16, get straight to the point. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. And what was his power at that time? The gun. He said, hey, nobody want to hire me. You know, I ain't got no money. I got eviction notices on my door. You know, I'm going to write out a list of everybody I want to get. And that man set out to do it to accomplish his goal. You know, but this is a sign of mourning, right? When you got the devil, you know, going through hell so much where he's gonna pick up his blessing and use it, and you know it's getting bad, man. You know, Anthony Polito sound like a so-called Italian or Irish or, you know, whatever. But the point is, man, these devils are mad because their kingdom is falling and it's hitting their pockets. So, hey, that's what they're looking to do, man. They're looking to get back. And you're going to see these happen more and more often, man. The course of their actions shall stand in their power. Whatever they have in their reach, which is that gun, that modern day sword, they're gonna use it to the best of their ability, man. That's what it's gonna be, man. Take matters into their own hand. We got one more. We're gonna shut it down, man. This is Ephesians chapter 5, right? Ephesians chapter 5, and we're gonna shut it down. And 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Yeah, you gotta walk in wisdom. You can't walk it as a fool. Granted, there's some things that you may not, know that's gonna happen. Yeah. But see, when you serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, the Most High protects you. He keeps you out of the way. He sends the angels around you to keep you out of the way, man, of things like this that happen. Only the Lord can protect you. So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, all these other nations, man, hey, they through. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as wise. Salakia. Let me read that again. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Redeeming the time, meaning taking hold of these times, knowing what these times are showing, right? Because the days are evil. These days are evil, man. The way you escape the evil day is by keeping the commandments, following Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and having faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So we're going to stop it there. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect other Father, and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hey, to the next lesson, Israel. Shalom.